Okay, we'll say hello again to Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy. No alligators down there at the Black Desert Resort, at least none that I know about. Alana?
Brian, I have been called a rowdy trespasser, though, in southern Utah at times. But no, I'm supposed to be here. It's a good thing. Hey, it's absolutely gorgeous out there today. We've got a lot of sunshine in southern Utah, a little more cloud cover in the north, and temperatures are running 10 degrees above where they typically are this time of year. As you look at those temperatures for southern Utah, we're sitting at 87. Usually 77 is where we top out, so the warmth, it's there. Statewide, those numbers are gorgeous. 64 is usually the high in Salt Lake, but we're above that. We've got low 70s along the Wasatch Front. We've hit the 80s, not just in Washington County, but also towards Kanab, Lake Powell, also some 70s over towards the Four Corners area. All in all, really beautiful day with that ridge of high pressure amplifying a little bit, and that changes things. Now, we do get a few clouds sneaking underneath the ridge. Satellite radar kind of shows you that. You notice the increase of cloud cover in the last few hours, moving into the northwestern and northeastern corners of the state. Some clouds over the Uintas where a pop-up shower can't be ruled out. And then towards northwestern Utah near Park Valley, those clouds drifting towards Cache Valley as we get through the next little while. This is called a dirty ridge, when the clouds sneak underneath that ridge of high pressure and the general threat of a thunderstorm exists for a small part of Utah. Okay. We know that the winds have been breezy. It's been gorgeous here. In southern Utah, it's a light breeze, but we've watched the winds pick up, and they're only going to do so more as we head into tomorrow. So we're going to see those winds and the southwesterly flow taking over. The winds can definitely impact your pollen, and today we're dealing with extreme tree pollen really throughout the state. We hold on to those pollen levels, high pollen, for the next 2 days, and we really won't get much relief from the tree pollens that are in season until we get some wet weather moving in. That will hamper the allergens for a moment, and we want that to happen, and that's going to happen. As we look at the Storm Prediction Center, it puts a general thunderstorm threat in a small portion of Utah heading into tomorrow, but that becomes more widely expanded in the coming days. Our Futurecast walks us through a couple of systems that are going to impact us, showing you increasing cloud cover by the midweek, southwesterly winds picking up. So I think tomorrow will be the warmest day of the week for the Wasatch Front with the help of those southwesterly winds cranking. And then we bring moisture into the picture. Wherever you're seeing green popping up on the Futurecast, that brings the chance of some showers, isolated to scattered showers. On Thursday, we're talking isolated thunderstorms. That amps up into Friday, becoming more widespread shower activity, and then a trailing system into Saturday keeps that wet weather in the mix. As we look at the upper level Futurecast, it shows you the big picture and why you continue to see that green coming through on the Futurecast. So the high pressure bringing us the beautiful warmth today will hold on for another day, but you're going to notice that slides over to the east a bit, opens the door for an area of low pressure that's kind of meandering through the desert southwest. It's going to bring a cold front, some cooler conditions right around the corner, and some wet weather with it. It also opens the door and sends a personal invite to another system from the Pacific Northwest. Come on down, it says, and it does. That trailing system will keep moisture in the forecast, forewarning you now for your weekend, and that's why Saturday is showing up with the potential of showers. So that's the big picture, so you know why we're seeing the weather that we're dealing with. All right, let's talk temps for tomorrow. High pressure still in control, and with those southwesterly winds, we're going to see the numbers amp. I'm going 80 for Salt Lake, and we will see mid-80s in St. George. It's been warmer than that this week, but when southwest winds pick up here in Washington County, it actually upslopes and cools us a few degrees. So mid-80s expected for our Wednesday in St. George. Pleasant temperatures and a little bit of that spring warmth up north before the changes happen. It's the warm before the storm as we roll into those changes for the remainder of the work week. Taking a look at the next 7 days in Washington County. If you're a fan of cooler temperatures and you're not crazy about upper 80s in April, well, it changes. We get 70s on deck and the chance of isolated showers moving in for your Friday in Washington County. Now, the Wasatch Front, better chance of precipitation, right? Especially on Friday. Really loves northern and central Utah. You see those numbers dipping. So we're going to go warm for our Wednesday, and then we start to cool. That trailing system knocks temperatures below average, a few 50s on deck. We're going to feel that change as we make it into the weekend with wet weather potential wanting to hold steady. So forecast brings some changes. We love the evolution of the weather. Gorgeous day today. I hope you can get out and enjoy it in northern and southern Utah. Even with a few clouds along the Wasatch Front, it's a great spring day. Brian, back to you.